What if you could press a button and capture any important thought, conversation or idea in your life instantly? Forgetting things is human. We forget that one item at the grocery store. We forget that brilliant idea we had on a walk. We even forget the details of what our family asks us to do. But for the last few weeks, I've been using this tiny device that feels like a superpower for my memory. This is the Mobvoi TicNote, and it's much more than just a recorder. Today, I am showing you 5 everyday hacks that have genuinely changed how I manage my daily life. And now, let's get started. First up, hack number 1, the snap and go shopping list. We've all been there. You're in the kitchen, your hands are busy, and you realize you're out of milk. Instead of trying to dry my hands to type on my phone, I now just do this. I take my TicNote. And yes, this is the TicNote. When you first hold it, you notice how incredibly light and small it is. It's thinner than my phone and weighs almost nothing. The design is super clean and simple, with just one main button to handle everything. But the cleverest part is the magnetic case it comes with, which lets me do this. I just snap it right onto my fridge. Now, as I go about my day, I just tap the button and talk. Okay, we need milk, eggs, that fancy cheese everyone likes, and probably a sock organizer. Later at the store, the entire list is perfectly transcribed in the app on my phone. No fuss, no messy notes. Finally, I have no excuse not to organize my socks. Next is hack number 2. The best ideas never seem to arrive when you are sitting at a desk with a notebook. They hit you when you are driving, walking the dog or doing chores. Before I tell myself, I'll remember that later. And of course I never did. Now I just use the TicNote. The other day I was thinking about a birthday gift for my friend. Watch how simple this is. I just press and hold the main button. You feel a little buzz to confirm it's recording. Then I just talk. Idea. Get my friend that book about time management she wanted. I tap it again to stop, and that's it. The note is saved, and it syncs to my phone automatically. Because it's a dedicated device, it's faster and simpler than pulling out my phone, unlocking it, and finding the right app. The idea is captured before it has a chance to disappear. Hack number 3 has become a surprising favorite of mine, the end of the day mind map. I've always wanted to journal, but felt too tired to write. Now I just spent 2 minutes talking to the TicNote. I do a quick brain dump of my day. What went well, what I'm worried about, and what I need to do tomorrow. And if I get interrupted, there is now a pause button right in the app so I can collect my thoughts without creating a separate recording. It's a small thing, but it makes the whole process much smoother. But here's where the magic happens. I can open the notes on my tablet or computer through the TicNote web version, and with one click, the TicNote's AI turns my rambling thoughts into a perfectly organized mind map. Suddenly I can see the connections between my tasks and my feelings. It's like getting a clear visual summary of my own mind. Now for a hack the whole family can appreciate. Hack number 4, the ultimate remember this list. This probably happens to you all the time, just like it does to me. Your partner is heading out the door and gives you a quick list of reminders, something like, hey, when you have a second, can you please mail that package, grab the dry cleaning, and don't forget we have the dinner with friends on Friday night. I don't know about you, but normally I'd probably forget at least one of these things. But now I just record it. The app instantly creates a perfect to-do list from the conversation. But here's where it gets really smart. I can take it one step further and use what's called the shadow AI. It's essentially a private AI that uses only my own notes and recordings as its brain. So I can ask it things like, what's the most time-sensitive task here? And it will analyze the conversation and tell me that the dinner on Friday is the top priority. It doesn't just hear you, it helps you understand. Finally, hack number 5, and this one is a true game changer for any student or any parent helping with homework, the Learn Anything Assistant. Here's how you can use it as a powerful study tool. Let's say your child needs to learn from a long online lecture or a YouTube video for a school project. Step 1 is simple. Just place the TicNote next to the computer speaker and record the audio. You don't have to worry about taking frantic notes, just let the device listen for you. And here's a brand new feature that's incredible for students or travelers. While it's recording, you can actually see a real-time translation right on your screen. So if you're listening to a source in another language, you can follow along instantly. Afterwards, you'll have a full transcript. But here's the most powerful step. You can use the Shadow AI as a personal tutor. For example, after recording a YouTube video about closet organization hacks, you could ask, summarize the top 5 organization tips from this video. Or even better, ask it to create a shopping list of all the storage items mentioned, like specific containers or labels. Instantly you get a clear summary or a practice test. It transforms passive listening into active learning. And this leads to another powerful new feature. You are not limited to new recordings. You can now upload existing audio files like a lecture your professor sent you directly to the TicNote cloud and get the same transcription, summary and AI analysis. It's like having a personal research assistant for any topic. At the end of the day, the best tools are the ones that just get out of your way and let you live your life. From a simple list to a complex lecture, for me, the TicNote has become that tool for capturing what matters. If you want to know more about the Mobvoi TicNote, I've left a link for you in the description below. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye!